once, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rap if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun, yeah. New house in the hills, fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal.
Full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We've got one that does take to the skies before kickoff. That is the mascot, Freddie Falcon. And at ground level, here they come. A cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field in Atlanta. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. Between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Panthers head coach. His side has won 2 in a row. Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're underway in Atlanta. Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. And now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And at the helm won his second Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Off the play fake, Burrow. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story, too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Love from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. Okonkwo brings it in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now.
48-yard line.
Play fake, it's Love. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Tyler Gordon on the coverage.
Throwing again, Love. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Love looking to pass. Here's a screen for Achane. And that first down. 8th play to drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick it up here with A-Chain. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, first down.
Achane running right. They'll give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A loss of 1.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent. Operated the plan just how it was drawn up. Found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Smith has it on the tee, and it's ready to send it flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Panthers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. Burrow now on 1st down. Irving hauls it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
Here's the give to Irving. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Burrow's going to sneak it. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for the Panthers. First down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Panthers.
And bring the tight end in motion. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 3rd down.
Yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20. It jumps out at the 13. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Love. Finding Flowers. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It's a Chan on the inside give. And he came up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. That's caught for the first. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Escapes the defender. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Falcons double their lead to 14. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Panthers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Burrow setting up the play action. Looking this fullback now. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They've got first down here from the 36. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Once again, Irving. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. 2 set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
First down. A gain of 15.
Going to the ground again on first. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Josh Hines Allen, that time to hold him down.
32-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Second and 3.
Right back to Irving now. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds his fullback. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the give, this is Irving. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
14 more yards. That's good for the Panthers. 1st down. 1st and goal, Carolina.
Here's Burrow. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Drake London with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons send running back Devon Achane getting back to work. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
1st down throw. Here's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. Love. Pearso on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Loves to throw again. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He'll try and run this. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Love on 3rd and short. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Play action now. Burrow finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Ball forward, and I think he's got his 1st down, Brock. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake, Burrow.
At the 34-yard line.
Pass complete to Irving. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Panthers, first down.
Irving on the inside give. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. 1st and 10 from the 32. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And this play doesn't work out like the last half, right? So you can only get back to the line with defense all over this one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. This from 48 on the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Jukes away from 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Falcons send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. They'll start the drive from Achane. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Love from the gun. Completed to Flowers. And he's hit just before he can pick up that reverse. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. To the air with Love. Cox, this is Lee. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So first down from the 41. Love now, off the play action. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out.
That's another.
Once more, it's Love. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. 10 weeks have...
Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Falcons send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. chance. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
All right, Kate, little confession time. And you know what they say, confession, good for the soul, bad for the reputation. I think my most negative grades carrying out fakes were on toss plays like that. Because you toss it, you know it's going for a big play, and all you want to do is watch it and not carry out your fake.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
second down carry for A.J. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Love out of the shotgun. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A-Chan to the right. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's at midfield. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
The Panthers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. First and 10, it's a give to White. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It's White on the give. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has room into the secondary, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Now Fitzgerald on the handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Starting this drive with a design run. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up third down.
On the sneak, it's long. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Carolina offense headed out now. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. We send the tight end in motion left. We give to Irving to start this drive. This is ahead for about 5. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
this is Irving on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now third and 4.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Third and short, it's Burrow. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's good for a Panthers first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Carolina.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's the give to Irving. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5.
With Irving again on second. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
And the Panthers first down. A gain of 7. First down.
Play action here. Burrow. Irving hauls it in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Burrow back to throw. Got a screen to the running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3. From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. It's caught by Wilson. And he's brought down at about that 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
That's another.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Burrow now on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. That throw behind his intended target. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Coverage defensively by Nick Herbig.
Here he goes, third and long. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Shipley now to return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Falcons first down.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Play action. Love. Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Chan, a first down carry. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Throwing for the back of the end zone. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Trying to pick it up here with Chan. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First down, Burrow to throw. Throw left side, finds Fanning. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
That's good for the Panthers.
Burrow on first down. It'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Again, it's Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. Shoots away from one. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
And the Panthers first down.
Carry here for Irving. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
11 more yards. That's another Panthers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Carolina.
Once again, Irving. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
17 more yards. That's another Panthers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Here's Burrow. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers go up by 12 in the fourth. Drake London with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that side.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Falcons 14.
Wow, what a determined effort there, Brock. We all thought he was going down short of the line, but he fights through the tackle, and the try is successful.
I like that word, determination. It was determination with a capital D. When you get the ball in front of that goal line on these 2 points, you could just feel that entire defense converge. But his effort, his want to, and that determination got them the 2 points.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Into the hands of Ocampo. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Love to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. And the Falcons
thrown on 1st down, Love. Right back to Flowers they go. And they make the tackle at the 38. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Falcons.
Once more, it's Love. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Loves to throw again. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down. You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
On the coverage.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 17-yard line.
Sticking in the air, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
A 7-yard gain. And the Falcons
Throwing again, Love. This is Cox going right back to Pearsall. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 1.
Running for it, it's Achane. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
The play lost a yard.
Love now on 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line. Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly and right on the spot.
That lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Panthers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And we need more of those as they trail by a score. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Burrow out of the shotgun. Connects on the crosser. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Irving on the inside give. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Right back to Irving now. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Panthers leading by 8. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. He's back to throw. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Falcons send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. He'll look to throw it. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. 2nd and 3 now.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A 7-yard
setting up to pass.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Nice game left side. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down.
Here he is to throw. He's running with it, and he gives himself up after a short gain. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. He'll drop this down to Achane. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Trying to set this up quick.
That's another Falcons first down.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Ball still on that 20. It's 2nd and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
It's 3rd and
Throwing now. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
These 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Here's a design run. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.